Okay, everybody, listen. This is a live stream, and I'm going to be interacting with the viewers. And by the way, folks, this is again not going to be my new information video, okay? And if I'm having kind of like reception difficulties, it's because I'm in a different place, and this this wall, I don't think it suits me. The white wall behind me. I need some color behind me. I don't know what's going on here. Maybe I should put it at a higher level or something. Anyway, we'll figure this out. Anyway, yeah, my wife is in the chat. Hello, wifey. Anyway, hold on one second. Anyway, so there's only 4 people in the chat. Boy, people are really not liking my videos lately. Anyway, so check this out. So I did a video last night and I deleted it. So I'm going to do that same information. So if you have something better to do, folks, go do it. If you've seen it already from yesterday. You know, the one with the celebrity death match with Elvis and yeah, but listen, for the new people on the on my, for the new people to my channel, pay attention. Do not judge what you're seeing. Don't base it on this. Okay, I'm going to be showing incredible information in the future to make you understand why Elvis and Trump were shooting for me. Okay, they're coming after me. Okay, and when I say they're coming after me, I'm talking about my connections, okay? Because I'm the guy who's going to break the matrix and they need my crown, okay? I'm trying to make you understand that, and you will understand it in the very near future. Okay? Anyway, I don't know what's going on, man, here. All right, so let's look at it again. So actually, you know what? I want to know, did anyone hear about these mass shootings and stuff? Where did it happen? Was there like some July 4th mass shootings the day before July 4th or something? Because I haven't been watching the news and I didn't look that up. But what's interesting is I was telling people, so it was in Philadelphia and Chicago, so there was a bunch of them, huh? Anyway, so I was talking about the Super Bowl next year is the 58th Super Bowl, and it's going to be in Las Vegas. And Las Vegas is the 36th. I mean, Nevada is the 36th state where Las Vegas is, and Elvis, did a long stint over there of concerts in Vegas. He was like a headliner, and I've talked about how that International Hotel connects to the Space Needle and stuff like that. And it's a 36 state, right, Nevada? And the 36 is the 666 connection. Because if you add up all the numbers between 1 and 36, it equals 666. Oh, someone's saying there was also a shooting in Baltimore. So Baltimore, Chicago, and Philadelphia, huh? Anyway, so next year's Super Bowl is on 2/11, okay, February 11th. And I'll tell you why that's important in a moment. But it is the first time that it's on February 11th. And why is this important? Because February 11th is George Washington's original birthday before they changed it to 2/22. And 2/11 is the 42nd day of the year. And you know that Elvis died at the age of 42, and Washington is the 42nd state, Washington State, where the Seattle's in the state of Washington, and that's where the Seattle event's going to happen, obviously, on June 11th. Let me tell you something. I don't know why looking at this, because it's not running properly, my screen. It's like going slow and it's kind of throwing me off looking at it. That's why I'm having a little bit of difficulty talking here. I'm fumbling with my words. Anyway, so let's, what else? Oh, and Elvis died at the age of 42. Like I said, Washington's the 42nd state. George Washington's original birthday is 2/11, and next year's Super Bowl is on 2/11, and 2/11 is the 42nd day of the year, right? And June 11th's backwards date is 7/22, and in between June 11th and its backwards date of 7/22 is 42 days, if you add the day. So it's the only backwards date that connects to the 42. There's no other backwards date that connects to the 42. All right, think about how incredible that coincidence is. Out of all the backwards birth dates, why did it have to be June 11th to be the 42? Because it has to be the 42 connection because of the Elvis and Washington, okay? If you, like I said, if you think these are coincidences, this isn't even about numbers. It's more about how much coincidence can you have before you understand that it's not a coincidence. Okay? Anyway. Yeah, I see your comment about the date of December 31st. That's funny, yeah. Anyway, so what else can we talk about? Oh, I'm going to show the celebrity deathmatch thing again. But first, let's look at this real quick. Hold on. Give me 1 second. Hold on. So you remember I told you that Seattle is the Emerald City. Hold on, folks. I don't know why I'm having so much difficulty, man, today. I think it's because I'm in a new place. Anyway, Seattle is the Emerald City, right? And interestingly enough, in the Bible, there's a Bible verse that talks about God's throne looking like an emerald rainbow or something. So there's a connection to that. And the reason I say that is because Elvis, he died. Elvis was known as the king, and Seattle's in King County, and Elvis died on the toilet. And you know, the toilet is mockery of God because they call it a throne. You see how sick these people are. And Elvis died on the throne. And what was he reading? What book was he reading when he died? On the toilet. The king was on the throne. He was reading a book called The Scientific Search for the Face of Jesus. Okay? It's complete mockery. And Seattle, okay, is the anagram is EL state, L state. And the word state equals Janus in gematria. So Seattle equals L state, EL means God, Elvis, EL, get it? L state. El Janus, and it's the Janus is the two-faced God of the door, you know, the portal. He's the God of doors, portals, past, present, the PP, past, present. And Elvis is the past, Trump is the present. Get it? Because Trump is his devil twin, you know, because Elvis's identical twin died at birth. Anyway, so Seattle is the EL state. Elvis, L means God. And you know, Washington, it equals the word Tupelo king, it equals the serpent, and it equals Mary Joseph. And why am I showing this Mary Joseph? Because what better place for Lucifer to be birthed than to be birthed in the L state? Okay, because if you wrote the words birth L, it equals Lucifer in gematria, exact same numbers. So what better place to birth L than to the L state? Okay, do you understand how perfect this puzzle is? And it just so happens that Washington, you know, where Seattle is Mary Joseph. You know what I'm saying? Jesus is came through Mary. She was just a vessel, folks. Okay, and notice that the name vessel, Vessel, if you wrote it backwards, it's Elvis. Get it, Elvis, and uh, vessel equals 8219, which Seattle equals 8219 in its forward numbers only. Not the backwards numbers, but only the forwards numbers equals Seattle. And vessel, its forward numbers equals 8219. And interestingly enough, that TCB was Elvis's, trademark words, whatever. He had it on everything. TCB, taking care of business. It equals the same as Jan, which is January. And January is the sign of the sea goat, because Elvis is the goat. He's the sea goat. He's the beast out of the sea. He is the camel that shoots through the eye of the needle. He's the kraken. He's the phoenix rising. Okay? Anyway, JAN equals SEA in gematria. And it also equals TCB, which is his motto, taking care of business, TCB. Okay? Anyway, I know that was a long, thing, but I had to get it out there. Sorry, folks. I know that was boring, but hold on. So I hope you understood that. Okay, just use your logic, people. It's impossible. Okay, and I told you what TCB backwards would be. It would be like the word beast. Okay, if you've seen my videos about it, I'm not going to go through it here. But anyway, so let's look at this crazy connection here. Hold on. Yeah, I appreciate that. Appreciate that. All right. Anyway, so God bless all of you. Appreciate you guys. Even the lukewarm, lazy, unappreciative bums that watch my videos, appreciate it. Anyway, so let's watch a celebrity death match. And you'll see why I'm showing it. Oh, okay. Might as well, hold on.
Mr. Jerry Garcia. And introducing special guest referee, Jimi Hendrix.
Okay, now why am I showing this? Because, hold on, folks. I don't know why I'm having so much difficulty, man. This is driving me nuts. What? It's just so bright. I can't make it focus, folks. Sorry. Anyway, so the reason I stopped it is because, listen, did you notice that the celebrity death match, this particular one, by the way, this was back in 1998 or something, when this thing started, the celebrity death match. So first of all, they showed Jimi Hendrix, okay, with Elvis Presley and Jerry Garcia. And, people on my channel have been telling me that I look like Jerry Garcia. They've been saying that for years, and of course I didn't think so, but, because we have, our hair might be the same color in our beard, whatever the hell, But the point I'm trying to make is they've been saying I look like Jerry Garcia, and all of a sudden, there's a celebrity death match between Jerry Garcia and Elvis Presley. And who else? They show Jimi Hendrix. And why is this important? Because Jimi Hendrix was born in Seattle. Okay? That's why. So it's a Seattle connection and a connection to me. Now let's go back and...
How about a big hand for Mr. Elvis Presley and Mr. Jerry Garcia. And introducing special guest referee, Jimi Hendrix. Okay now, you cats be cool. Everybody was kung fu fighting. Looks like Elvis is doing a little kung fu fighting. You cool, babies.
Hey, whoa, that. Oh, this is uncool.
We're gonna have a far-out time here tonight. Everybody was kung fu. Elvis takes one in the pelvis.
So I'm assuming that that's not the whole thing. Hold on, folks. Hold on. So I'm assuming that's not the whole thing, right? But here's where it's interesting. So that particular episode, there was other matches on that day. The day they showed this, and by the way, it was season 1, episode 6. Okay? Now, season 1, episode 6. Let me just tell you about the 1/6 for a minute. So Elvis is born in the 1st month, Trump's born in the 6th month. And I told you that it's the god Janus, the past and the present. The 1/6, and Trump is born under the Gemini sign, and Elvis was had an identical twin. Okay, you understand? And I told you it's the sea goat, the January Capricorn sign. Anyway, forget about that. So it's 1/6. And the insurrection, resurrection, because insurrection equals resurrection in gematria, exact same numbers. It happened on 1/6. Armenian Christmas is on 1/6. I'm Armenian. And 1/6 backwards date is 12/25, which is Christmas Day. 1/6 backwards date is 12/25 Christmas Day. And Armenian Christmas is 1/6. Okay? And Abraham Lincoln was the 16th president, the first one to die, right? And Elvis died on the 16th day of the year, August 16th. And also he died in the 16th state, Elvis, which was Tennessee. See what I mean? Everything connects to this puzzle. Okay? Anyway, so what was I going to say? Now I forgot. Oh, so on that season 1, episode 6, okay, who was the other fights and who was in it? You know, let's look. Let's look who was fighting. Celebrity Deathmatch, season 1, episode 6.
Here's some information about Nick in a Coma. Janine Garofalo versus Cindy Crawford. Elvis Presley versus Jerry Garcia. Rosie O'Donnell versus Oprah Winfrey versus Jerry Springer.
So look at this. And look, it's called Nick in a Coma. I think it has something to do with the guy who made it or something, but Nick in a Coma. Can you believe that? Okay, anyway. I'm trying to get it to focus, folks. It won't stay. Look who was in that fight. First of all, it was Elvis Presley versus Jerry Garcia, Garro. And they say I look like him. And then you have Donald, and the EL. You see what I'm saying? And then look, Cindy Crawford, the CC. Elvis is the CC rider. Look at that. Look at this name, folks. Garro Follow Garro. Look at that. Cindy Crawford. Follow the CC. Garro, follow the CC. Anyway, the point, and CC is the 3-3. You guys know that. Because Elvis is mocking God. Because Jesus was crucified at the age of 33 and he rose from the dead at 33. That's what that's all about. And look, it aired 7/16. Elvis died 7 months, 16 days into the year, which is August 16th. But what is the chance that my name is in the same fight date as Elvis Presley and Jerry Garcia? When you see Garro, because that's my name, see? Garo. Okay, I'm just asking folks, what is the chance? All right. Yeah, and Nick is another name for the devil. That's right. I mean, it doesn't, listen, if your name is Nick, don't worry. It doesn't mean anything. But, and also the word coma, because Trump, he's going to get his head wound. It's a deadly head wound, but he survives this deadly head wound. Okay, which we'll see how it all plays out. Like I said, Trump gets his head wound on August 4th in Ohio. All right. And he survives the deadly head wound. And the Seattle event is June 11th. All right. Anyway, so let's get that out of the way. Oh, and speaking of Garo, remember that Elvis's identical twin, his middle name is Garon. Garon. You see that? Elvis's identical twin that died at birth. That's how it's spelled, his middle name. You see that? His dead twin has my name in it. Again, I ask you, what is the coincidences? How about 0 to none? Okay? Oh. By the way, the furniture in this place is not mine, folks. So whatever you're seeing, it is what it is. It's not my stuff. Anyway, hold on. So now, what am I going to show next? Oh, speaking of Jimi Hendrix, because he was in that celebrity death match, and Jimi Hendrix was born in Seattle, right? Let's find out, because this Jimi Hendrix, he drew, he painted Elvis Presley. "12-year-old Jimi Hendrix paints Elvis." Let's look at what this guy drew. Most ridiculous thing I've ever seen. So here it is. Look at this. This was Jimi Hendrix's drawing of Elvis at 12 years old. If you believe this, I don't believe this story, by the way, but this is actual truth, they're saying. So they're saying that Jimi Hendrix drew this when he was 12 years old. All right, and look, it looks just like Trump. I mean, what kind of pigeon pecker trick is this, man? And you know what he's got? He's got all the words of Elvis songs written around it. You know, like "Love Me Tender" right here, "Peace in the Valley," "Too Much" is an Elvis song. You know, "Don't Be Cruel," a few other things. But look what's right next to Trump's head, because this is Elvis, but Trump's head. Hold on. Oh, I'm going to break this phone in a second. It won't focus, folks. Oh my goodness, I'm going to lose it. Stupid phone! Oh! Look what it says right next to Trump's head. "Rip it up." Or RIP. And look, it looks like a cross up. Okay? RIP, get it? Like as if he's dead. Rip it up. RIP it up. Okay? You understand? And it looks like Trump's head, you see? I mean, it looks exactly like Trump, man. Who could draw Trump's hair exactly like that? Now, come on. Absolutely ridiculous. Okay, let's actually read. Let me see. Did Jimi Hendrix draw or paint Elvis Presley? No, they won't answer it. Is there a Jimi Hendrix painting of Elvis? No, it doesn't. It doesn't say. But he did draw it. Here, hold on. Let me find it better. When did Jimi Hendrix paint Elvis Presley?
According to Elvis Australia, young Hendrix was particularly fond of Elvis Presley. The color drawing below, showing Elvis wielding a guitar, was made by an impressionable 15-year-old Hendrix 2 months after attending Presley's concert at Six Stadium on September 1, 1957, as a follow-up to his note-taking there, during the concert itself, in...
What a great segue, because that's what I was just about to talk about, okay? Check this out. He was 15 years old. They said 12 years old somewhere else, but let's just say it's 15. It doesn't matter. They said it was after Elvis Presley's concert on September 1st, 1957. And by the way, Elvis's original hair color was blonde hair. But how would Jimi Hendrix know that? You know, he had kind of like sandy brown hair. I guess maybe in some photos, Elvis might have had blonde hair. You know, I don't know. But whatever, man. But you know, Elvis had like sandy blonde hair. Okay. Anyway, so September 1st, 1957, Jimi Hendrix went and saw him. And why did Jimi Hendrix go and see him? Because Jimi Hendrix lives in Seattle, right? And because that was the first time. When was Elvis's first concert in Seattle?
September 1st, 1957.
Listen.
According to HistoryLink.org, on September 1st, 1957, rock star Elvis Presley performs at Six Seattle Stadium, drawing an
Look at that. Listen to this. I'm going to show it to you. So check this out. So Elvis, the first time he played in Seattle, it was September 1st. And you know, September 1st is important because it's 9/1. 901 is Memphis, Tennessee area code. 901. Okay, and I told you 91 is the upside down 106. If you had 901 upside down, it would be 106, which is the insurrection, which is Elvis born in the 1st month, Trump born in the 6th month. And the crown, the words, the crown equals 106. And I told you all the connections. But look, this is what's important. It was at 6 Seattle Stadium. 6 Seattle Stadium. And look at the crowd, will you? Look at the number of the estimated fans. Okay? Now watch this. Okay, hold on. So, look at this. Yes, I am Neo from the Matrix. I told you that. 100%. When I say I am, I'm the real Neo. Keanu Reeves is the fake Neo. Anyway, so Elvis's first Seattle concert, it was at 6 Stadium. Okay, look. Hey, take it easy in the chat, folks. I don't know what you guys are talking about. I'm about to ban people. You guys. Anyway, so the reason I'm showing you, because that's how many fans supposedly attended. And it was the biggest amount of fans at that time in Seattle. Look at this, 16,200. And I told you that August 4th is the 216th day of the year, the day Trump gets his head wound in Ohio. So you have the 216, and then you have 16-2. Okay? Because the 162nd day of the year is June 11th. All right? June 11th is the 162nd day of the year, and that was Elvis's first concert there. All right? And so just ask yourself, what is the chance of that? But look at the stadium he played at. 6 Stadium. I told you guys, Elvis is all about the 666. Okay? So if you just said the word sick, okay? Sick, 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 it sounds like 666. Okay? So if you have just one sick, one sick sounds like six, and then you put an S, you have sixes. Get it? Just like Elvis, okay? Because Elvis, hold on, I can't get it to stay. Elvis, VI in Roman numerals is 6. So if you have more than one 6, more than one VI is 6's. Get it? And EL means God. So God 6's, 666 God. Get it? The 666 God. L 666's. Or 66 or 666, whatever the heck. You know? Like I said, these are impossible coincidences, folks. Impossible. All right? I am not, yeah, that's a good one. I am not just showing you number connections, folks. I'm showing you, it's supernatural connections. I don't know how else to explain how you can get these kind of coincidences. And this is like, nothing compared to what I've shown. But the only question was, what is their end goal number? See, again, let me repeat this for the people who are new to the channel. Okay, so if Elvis died at the age of 42, okay, and Washington's the 42nd state, Washington's original birthday is 2/11, which is the 42nd day of the year. So what I'm trying to say is, what number connection were they going to end with? So, okay, so I said, okay, so, because I've been talking about this for 5-6 years. So I said, and by the way, I've never changed the dates and the players. It's the same players, okay? Once Elvis came into the picture, all right? I told you this was my destiny. Elvis was my first obsession in life as a child. All right, now, so it's basically come full circle. So I said, okay, if Elvis died at the age of 42, Washington's the 42nd state, so they must be going after the 42 number. So when Elvis was 42 years dead, he died at 42. So for 42 years after Elvis died, I thought they were chasing that. So I said, okay, it's 42 years that they're chasing. So when the 42-year mark came on June 11th and August 4th, because, those dates came supernatural. If you ever saw how they came about, you'd understand that I didn't come up with that. The Holy Spirit revealed that during my videos when I was talking about Trump, Elvis, Trump and Seattle and stuff. Like I said, for the people who were with me when it started all years ago. Anyway, so I thought 42 years after Elvis died would be the connection, because 42 plus 42 equals 84. And I was saying that Trump's going to get his head wound on 8/4, plus the Seattle event's going to be on 6/11. So I said, okay, so it must be the 42 they're chasing. So 42 years after Elvis died at the age of 42, and nothing happened. But, there was that August 4th bombing in Beirut, Lebanon on August 4th, the biggest bombing we'd ever seen, explosion. And, I was born in Beirut, Lebanon. And who else was born in Beirut, Lebanon? Neo, the guy who Keanu Reeves, the Matrix guy. Because I told you, I'm the real Neo. He's the fake one. All right? And the reason they chose him is because he was born in the same hospital as me. Okay? He's born in Beirut, Lebanon. His mother didn't live there. All right? Okay, so the point I'm trying to make is that, so it wasn't the 42 year. Okay, so I said, wait a minute. So what is it they're chasing? Could it be the 43? Because George Bush during 9/11 was the 43rd president. So I said, and he was also the 42nd person to become president. 42nd person to become president, but 43rd actual president to take office. So he was the 42-43. So I said, okay. So 9/11 happened with that guy. So I said, maybe they're chasing the 43 years after Elvis died. 43 years came, nothing happened again. Because, and by the way, the upside down 9/11 is kind of like 6/11 because the 9 and 6 can be twisted, right? And that's not how I picked that date. I told you it came supernatural from the Holy Spirit. So, and it will manifest right before your eyes because I know 1,000,000% that this is from the Holy Spirit, this information. This was my destiny from birth, okay? Now, hold on, man. Oh, man, something's going on with my image here. I can't figure it out. What shirt? What's wrong with my shirt? Anyway, I'm reading the chat. That's why I'm getting distracted. So it wasn't the 43 connection. I go, okay, so then maybe it's the 44 because Obama is the third wheel in this charade, right? So I said, okay, maybe it's 44 years. And the word 44 equals the word kill. 44 equals anti. So I said, okay, because, like the Antichrist. So I was like, maybe it's the 44 connection. So 44 came along and nothing happened with the 44. And plus, Trump is the 44th person to become president, but 45th actual president. So I said, okay, it could be the 44. And then it didn't happen. Then the 45 rolled around and nothing happened. Because, and I'm going to, and you'll see why, okay, why it all connects. It's why, what they were searching for, I'm saying, not searching, what is their end goal number? You'll see once I show it to you, then you'll be like, it's right there, okay? But here's the thing. It all connects to me, all right? But here's let me just say this. I already knew this information. I just didn't know that their target was my connections, okay? And when I say, I'm not sure if they're really targeting me, I'm saying that that's why God chose me because I had all those connections. I would be the one to figure it out, okay? And that's what I'm trying to tell you. Once you see it, you'll understand what it's all about. Okay? And I'm going to be showing that information in the near future. Like I said, I'm not sure if it's going to be from this apartment or from the other apartment when I get settled in. I'm going to try to do it from this apartment because it needs to be shown, very soon because it also does connect to the America, okay, and I don't want to get into all the details. I've actually shown some of these connections in the past, but I just showed it as like just information, like not to take it, what's the word? I just was showing you the coincidences, but not saying that was the target, okay? But soon you will see, okay? And you'll be, like I said, you'll be shocked, folks. It was right there in front of our eyes. Anyway. All right, folks, that's it. I don't have anything else to say. Any last words before I end it? Any last words? I don't see any comments. I guess nobody has anything to say. Anyway, God bless everyone. And appreciate everyone hanging out. Maybe I'll do another live stream later today. Or maybe on my backup channel. Who knows? Because, I have a couple of backup channels too. But those channels, I haven't used them in a long time. But if you're subscribed to them. I think it's called, here, let me just show that just in case for the new people. Hold on, folks. Give me a second. Let me get that up here. Hold on. Give me 1 minute here. So, So here's the channel you're on right now. Okay, so here's the channel you're on right now. Look at those numbers right there. Super important, but I'm not going to tell you right now. But anyway, so that's it right there. Hold on. That's the channel you're on. So if you want to go to the backup channel, okay, where is it? Because there's a lot of people who fake my channels, so don't go to just any name. Here's my second channel. You see it? You know how you know what my channels are? Look at the subscriber counts. See, it's going to have over 1,000 subscribers, and it'll have like 200, whatever, 100 videos on it at least. So make sure you always go to my channel. If you see my name, it's got to have more than 1,000 subscribers. Okay? If it has less than 1,000, then you know it's not my channel. So that's the second channel, and then here's the third one right there. See how this one also has over 1,000 subscribers? Okay. And here's the third one. So just in case, go to these channels as a backup and subscribe. But I'm not putting up any videos over there. Only once in a while I'll do a live stream. Maybe I'll say stuff over there that I can't say here. You get what I'm saying? Because if I get a strike over there, it's not that big of a deal. Okay? So remember, anything over 1,000 subscribers with my channel name, then you know it's my channel. If it's got less than 1,000, then you know it's not my channel. But those were the 3 channels that I have. Okay? Because I told you people try to imitate my name, you know what I mean? All right, folks. Take care. Any last words? I'll give you guys 3 minutes. 3 minutes and 33 seconds to tell me whatever you want to say, because I'm going to end the video right now. Oh, yeah? Ireland is the Emerald Isle, huh? Wow. Interesting. Why? Is there a certain word that means green? Yeah, I appreciate that, yeah. So yeah, anyone who got into the chat late, I'll leave this video up. It's really not any new information. It's just the same information that I deleted yesterday and the day before. I'll leave this video up. And by the way, it didn't go really smoothly, this video, but it's okay, whatever. It is what it is. Yeah, I appreciate that. Yes, I appreciate the kind words. Thank you. Yeah, well, I'm not in the same area, so I can't really walk around here. This is not this is not a nice area, but I will actually. Maybe I will walk you around to see that it's the difference between where I was and where it is now. The area. But I'll be moving soon. But anyway, look, folks, this is still 100 times better than paying for a hotel and stuff, This was, like I said, it's a blessing. Anyway, God bless everyone. And I'll see you guys soon, okay? Jesus is God. End the video. I'm just looking at my beard here. A beard. All right, take care. And for anyone who got into the chat late, make sure you watch from the beginning and be patient and just watch the whole video, okay? Anyway, End of video. Jesus is God.